Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nadia Sabrati coming to you live from Queens, New York at nadiasabrati.com. Looks like Facebook is building my audience, so I'm actually going to wait for you guys to jump in. First of all, I want to wish you guys happy Valentine's Day. Facebook is building my audience, so I'm going to wait for you guys to jump in, okay? Let's see. So I have a great topic I want to cover with you all today, and I know it's going to help a lot of you guys. Where are you guys? So today is my day 3 of my Facebook Live challenge. So I'm really excited about that. That means I have 27 more days to go. Where are you guys? Okay, so I'm going to get started, right? As we all know, without friends in our friends list, it will be very difficult to build an audience. So today I want to talk about how to start prospecting and, to start building your audience. All right. So, first you have to figure out what your target audience is. Okay. It could be maybe stay-at-home moms. It could be entrepreneurs. It can be health. But let's start with entrepreneurs, right? There are many groups for entrepreneurs and, but first you want to start with the list that says people you may know, right? So you want to go through that list and, you're going to see a lot of people there, but you don't want to send them a friend request, okay? You want to do some research on them. So what you're going to do is you're going to click their names and you're going to look at their background, see if you have a common interest, see if they're network marketers, because these are the type of people you want to target. You want to start prospecting. Okay, so what you're going to do is, let's say you find someone that in network marketing, online marketing, stuff around that lines. That's what you want to look for, right? You're going to click on their pictures, click so they start noticing who you are. You can actually comment on their photos and stuff like that, but you don't want to send them a friend request. Okay, and you want to follow them, or maybe you start following them. You want to follow them for a few days and, then eventually send them a message and, send them a message saying something like, hey, how are you? Introduce yourself. Be like, I see that we have a common interest. We have a lot of mutual friends. Is it okay for me to add you as, send you a friend request? And what they're going to do now, they're actually going to do some research on you. So guys, this is why it's very important to make sure your profile is filled out. I talked about this a few days ago. So this is very important that you have this filled out, okay? Because what they're going to do now, they're going to actually start doing some research on you and make sure that you're someone that they want to be friends with and, add you to their friends list. All right? So this is a great way to start prospecting. Also, you can go into groups, for entrepreneurs like Eric Worre. You're going to see a lot of people that are actually going to like his post and stuff like that. So what you're going to do is when they start, when they like, his post, you want to click on that. And you're going to see a whole lot of people that are going to drop down, right? So what do you want to do? You want to do the same steps. You want to start following them. You want to, but you want to do your research. Make sure these are people that you have a common interest with. So eventually you're going to be, will be able to build a relationship with them and you'll start building an audience. All right. So it's very important that you start doing that. All right. So then you can, click like on in certain comments. You can send them a message, and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to follow up and see who you want to know who you are. Okay. So this is how you want to start prospecting, guys. This is the correct way to start prospecting on Facebook. Actually, when I first got started, I was getting so many friend requests, okay? And I actually stopped prospecting. I don't really need to do that anymore because I'm getting a lot, But sometimes I still need to start prospecting because, a lot of these friend requests that I'm getting, their profile is not set up correctly. So it's very difficult for you to start accepting them, as a friend. All right, so let's say you're a stay-at-home mom, right? And your target audience is stay-at-home moms. So what you want to do is you want to go in a search section on Facebook. You want to start searching, groups for stay-at-home moms, and stuff like that. And that's another great way to start prospecting, in these type of groups, to start meeting people, to add to your friends list and build your audience. All right. Or even if your niche is in healthcare. There's so many healthcare groups that you can actually go in there and start prospecting, you know. So this is a great way to you know, start prospecting. Hey, Yusuf, how are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Actually, it's taking a long time for Facebook to build my audience. I don't think a lot of people are around today. But thank you so much for joining me. Anyway, guys, this is all I wanted to share with you all today. I'm going to do another video later, but it's for something else. All right, so I hope you guys are having a great day. If you need help with anything, feel free to send me a message at nadia_sobrati@yahoo.com or send me a message on Messenger and reach out to me, all right? Hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.